in harmony with nature, and dedicated to the poor is truly a saintly life. The fact that he was not born into this, but found his way to it, gives us hope that anything is possible. And so the words in today's gospel offer reassurance. Come to me, all you that are weary and are carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. Francis took off one yoke, everything that connected him to worldly excess, and he put on another one. He did not abandon the world. Instead, he lived in it, witnessing to its beauty, seeking to do whatever he could to repair, always doing so with hope. In the world today, we often become preoccupied with judgment and by how the world or the nation is going to hell in a handbasket. Things often seem pretty dark. And yet, that space of doom and gloom is not where we should stay, nor where we are called by followers of Jesus to stay for very long. Rather, we are called, like Francis, to live in this broken world, to be people of hope filled with gratitude, recognizing both the beauty of the world and our call to repair it however we can. Sometimes it's difficult to dwell in that optimistic worldview. I watched a 60 Minutes interview with Michael J. Fox this past spring. As some of you may know, he has a fairly advanced form of Parkinson's, and he has trouble walking and speaking. The disease will only get worse, and one day it will get the better of him. In his interview, he shared some wonderful advice. He said, "You know, I have a certain set of skills that allow me to deal with this stuff. And I realized, with gratitude, optimism is sustainable. And if you can find something to be grateful for, then you can find something to look forward to, and you carry on. And if you don't think you have anything to be grateful for, keep looking." That phrase, gratitude makes optimism sustainable, is one to hold on to. I think that Francis was filled with gratitude and optimism, and so he carried on. So I take heart from his insistence that the faithful life is not about waiting for the next life, so much as it is about living faithfully, morally, and hopefully and fully with gratitude and optimism in the presence of this life. For Francis, breaking bread with those in need, together with friends, caring for animals and creation, enjoying this moment, despite the imperfections of our current experience, was "Thy kingdom come," a little piece of heaven on earth. Francis found life not in awaiting release into the next one, but knowing joy, goodness, and abundance in the present. Be here now could have been Francis's mantra. I often need to hear these words. Perhaps in your journey, you need to hear them too. In our faith and in our life, as in most things, we work so hard at trying to get it right. In my imagination, I hear Jesus saying, "Lighten up. You do not bear the world alone on your shoulders. Just be like Francis. Do what you can, as well as you can, and then realize that it, whatever it is, everything from the grandest task to the smallest, is not just about you. Be here now." A dear friend once said to me, "A yoke, a harness about the neck, carried alone, is more than just heavy. It will take away your soul long before you lose your life." Any journey that we have made are making or will make in the future to live faithful and holy lives like Francis is not doable alone. It was never intended to be so. God's yoke connects us across coasts and countries, across time and space, with those who are here and those who have passed on. And like Francis, we walk together in faith, in hope, and in love, with gratitude and optimism, finding rest in each other, enjoying our precious time with each other, and drawing ever nearer to the one who calls us